How you doing? This is Mike. I'm doing a knife review, Tops knife review. This is the Tops Smoke Jumper. Okay, the cool knife. Definitely high up there on my list of favorite knives. As you know, if you've seen any of my other videos, I do reviews on a bunch of other knives. But Tops are definitely my favorite knives. They make a real kick-ass. No messing around, meaning business knife. This one comes in a Kydex sheath, which I'll talk about in a minute. But the actual knife itself is overall length is 11 3/4 inches, and the blade is 5 7/8 inches long, and it weighs 22 ounces. So it's a pretty heavy knife. Some guys don't like to carry heavy knives. I do. I'll take the function over the weight any day. These things mean business. They're a solid, heavy, no fooling around knife here. Got some jimping on the back here for a comfortable non-slip grip. A little bit of jimping up here, up on an angle, which is a really great idea. So when you grab this thing, it's got a nice non-slip grip. You can even grab another position over the top here and then up on the finger choil for a little bit more like fine work. And has a black traction coating, 1095 high carbon steel, and micarta handles, which I love micarta handles. Take them any day. And it's got a little breaker smasher on the back. These are just great outdoor survival camping type knives. This particular model was made for the smoke jumpers, those guys, those dudes that parachute out of the planes into the forests and they fight the forest fires. They designed this knife for these guys with them in mind. The top here, this is a 1/4 inch. You see how it's like the angle of the cut, like the knife doesn't go across like this, it has this angle. It was specifically designed for batoning wood, like splitting wood. It's so cool, man. I mean, that makes this knife really unique. So if you like doing like splitting up firewood and you don't want to use like a hatchet, you want to use a knife, this is definitely the one to get. Basically, you would put the log standing up underneath here. You would put the knife on top of the log. Then you would get another log, like one you can fit in your hand, and use it as a baton, and you would hit on top of here and split through the log. This thing, I've split many logs with this thing. This thing is unbelievable with splitting logs. It's pretty amazing. You can get yourself nice split firewood really quick. Highly recommend this knife for anybody into those kind of things that doesn't mind carrying a knife that's got a little bit of weight to it. These knives mean business. Any of Tops knives, a lot of their knives are like military style issue knives. These things are real. This is a serious knife maker. These guys don't mess around. I own quite a bit of their knives, and they're awesome. I want to get them all. I mean, if you ever go on their website, they got probably about 100 different knives that you can get, all different sizes, shapes, some specific for certain things, like this one's specific for batoning. And overall, it's just a great knife. And 1/4 inch thick. I mean, micarta handles. This thing's got everything on it that you'd want in a survival outdoor knife. So let me get to the sheath. I'll tell you a little bit about the sheath. Sheath is a Kydex sheath. Okay, it's got a little steel spring clip here. You can put on a belt or you can put on a pack. And what's cool about this thing too is that the clip rotates like this. And you can mount the knife in different positions, which is really cool. And Kydex is like a hard plastic type sheath. I love these sheaths as opposed to like a ballistic nylon. And I put this on here. I have these. If you see any of my other knife reviews, any Kydex sheaths I have, I always have like a pouch or something on here because I like to go out in the woods. I like to carry, if I go hiking or something, I like to have a couple survival items. So I just added this on there, as you can see, with some paracord, 550 paracord. So kind of cool. Some guys might think it's bulky, but I like it. It's great. I can carry a bunch of stuff in there. Actually, real quick, I could show you some of the stuff I got in here. Just not to get too much in there. I got a lighter, compass, a little flashlight, some matches, fire starters, some water pills to purify water, and what else do I got in here? Got a little saw. I'll show you this too. I'm gonna put the sheath down here. Show you this saw real quick too. These are cool. You can actually get these from Tops Knives too. They're really, I think you can buy them in I think I bought a set of 5 of these, and I've got them in a couple different other knives. Little saws, little wood saws. They're really super light. These can't be more than an ounce or 2. It's real light, so it's a good thing to have. And what else do I got in here real quick? Just some paracord. So that's that. And another thing I want to talk about with this Kydex sheath is that one of the other reasons why I like these sheaths is the way the knife locks into this sheath. Listen to how this thing locks in. I mean, that's just solid. You can shake this thing, you can hit this thing, you can do whatever you want. This knife's not coming out. That's like the most awesome quality about the Kydex sheaths, is that they lock in, like friction lock in. And just real fast too, I also want to show guys, I see a lot of guys opening these knives out of the Kydex sheath, and they're just like ripping them out, and they're like almost coming back with the knife because they're pulling so hard, they almost come back and stab their other arm. Just want to show you the proper way to take this guy out. I just grab the knife, put my thumb on the sheath, and just push with your thumb. See how smooth that came out? As opposed to ripping it out, and then the knife goes all over the place. So if anybody's into the Tops knives, or these kind of knives, or you don't have these kind of knives, I should say, definitely, if you're a knife collector, if you're into outdoor knives, try one of these Tops knives, man. They are awesome. They are just great knives. And I'm not brand loyal. I have all different models, all different makes knives, but I know a good knife when I see one. I'm a collector, so. And that's my review of the Tops Smoke Jumper knife. Thanks for watching, and look for some more of my videos on other knife reviews. Thanks.